up, math learners? So welcome to our mathematics channel, MATH-JASTIN's mathematics lessons and techniques. So before I reveal our lesson for today, so sa mga hindi pa nakakilala sa akin, so I am MATH-JASTIN, student in school but teacher in this channel. So now, that our topic for today is all about is solving the quadratic equation using a quadratic formula. So you're correct, that is for grade 9. So almost a year na rin ako nahinto sa pagdi-discuss ng grade 9 because I focus on a grade 10 lesson that such as my present year. So now, this time I'm going to discuss about the solving quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So yun na nga. You're correct. Yeah, yun na yung ating discussion. So, for more information about this lesson, watch this video till the end. So, let us begin. So, before that, brother, so if you want another part of this the lesson about grade 9, so just add a comment below. So, this is final. Let us begin. So, as you can see in my presentation, before we start rather our solving quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. So let us proceed first the introduction of the quadratic formula and the discriminant. So kaysa mag-proceed tayo sa warm up, so let us proceed in lesson presentation. So to be honest, this is not my really good presentation that I was downloaded. So kung ma-join nyo naman yung Google Classroom na inano ko sa website ko, i-upload ko na lang ito para hindi na kayo masyado mahirapan sa paghahanap ng anumang presentations or either na hindi naman kayo familiar. So let us begin. So now we have our objectives of having the quadratic formula. So solve quadratic equation by using the formula. Determine the number of solution of a quadratic equation by using the discriminant. So in vocabulary about the discriminant, so what is a discriminant? In the previous lesson, you complete the so bali para dito, meron pala siya inanong previous lesson. So now, if you complete the square of the x, so ito, equivalent na nito, that was in my previous video, I also discussed, not really in my previous video, in my previous video of the grade 9 lesson that I was discussed, the solving quadratic equation using the completing the square, no? So if you can browse in my YouTube channel, in my playlist, in my 4th lesson, that was that time also that I was the beginner. Because that time also I don't know that how to discuss the following math lessons using these kinds of platforms such as the PowerPoint presentation. So now let us proceed. Baka kung saan papunta ang ating usapan. So now, if you complete the square of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal, so you can derive the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is the only method that can be used to solve any quadratic equation. So now, the number and the algebra. So now, in the number, we have 2x squared plus 6x plus 1 is equal to 0. So in this algebraic expression, so we have ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 and a is not equal to 0. So, in our algebra, so we divide both sides by a. So, since we have the 2, no? What is our a in this problem? So, we have 2. So, itong ginawa dito sa kabila at i-apply lang natin sa numbers. So, that you're going to divide to becomes this. So, merong ibig sabihin na itong b divided by ax plus c divided by a. Mga ganyan. Merong, ayun kasi yung tinatawag. In advanciation that we call it sum and the product of the roots. Yun po yun. So, spoiler ako, no? Sorry naman. So, now, that we're already now to divide those numbers into 2. So, 2 divided by 2. So, cancel na yung automatic. May 1 kasi rito. Kaya, x squared na lang. So, 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3x plus 1 half. So now, subtract CA from both sides. So, the divided CA. So, the C is 3 and the A is, so whatever. So, we have negative 1 half. No? So, now that we're going to divide to completing the square. No? So, yun po yung ito. Inano po natin yung by both sides Pero instead of ganito, so I use the another term for transposition. If when you transpose the number into another both sides of the equation, to the another side of the equation rather, so that you're going to change the sign, vice versa. If the yun, ganun. So next, that we're going to complete the square. So now, by completing the square, so that you're going to first to divide the... So, di ba nga, nilipat natin itong 1/2 so that you're going to find the half of 3. So, we have 3 half squared, then square it. So, inano rito, by each shortcut, yan, yung ginawa nila, but not simplify. So, ito naman, factor and simplify na. Yun na yung nangyari. So, we have 9/4 minus 1/2. And that you're going to factor this, so to becomes x plus 3 half squared. The square of x plus 3 half. So, ito yung ginawa rito sa kabila. So, ganun po yung ginawa sa formula of the discriminant by using this. So, kung na-browse ko na to, no, bago ako to binalag, so, mahaba-haba ito. So, instead of tumagal tayo ng baka ma-board kayo. So, hahapyawan lang natin ng mga important details that related in my lesson today. So, I'm just discuss the following. So, instead of finding the... So, now, in quadratic formula, the solutions of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 where a is not equal to 0 or x is equal to mahirap basahin basta negative b plus positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac. Kung babasahin na natin, positive negative of square root of discriminant divided by 2a. So, dito sa quadratic formula, if you are going to solve, so dapat alam nyo sa isang equation ko asin dun si a, alin dun si b, alin dun si c. No? Dapat ganun. Pero, pag okay malilito sa mga size, halimbawa, let's say b is 2. Eh, di ilagay nyo, sa mangyayari dito is negative 2. Bakit? Kasi may negative sign dito, di ba? Ganun lang yun. So, hapyaw-hapyaw nga gagawin natin para... So, to add fractions, you need a common denominator. So by finding its common denominator to add fractions, so that you're going to find that's why how we create this on the parts of the quadratic formula. So let us solve this problem using quadratic formula. So halimbawa, kung hirap kayo sa factoring, hirap kayo sa extracting the square root, or also whatever techniques that how you solve the quadratic equation. So, rather use this quadratic formula. So, kahit naman i-testing nyo, na kung saan din mas nararapat yon, but as long as sa tamang sagot na mo sa quadratic formula, magtutugma iyon. So, now, by solving this problem using the quadratic formula, that you're going to identify A, B, and C. So, which is the A? So, 6. So, the B is equal to 5, and C is equal to negative 4. So, diba? I'm right. So, 6, 5, and negative 4. So, diba nga, we have ax plus b plus c. So, we have negative 4. So, plus negative 4. Kahit maalisin nyo na itong plus, pareho lang naman. So, yun. Use the quadratic formula. So, using this quadratic formula, ito siya. And then, the discriminant of b squared minus 4ac is all divided by 2 times a. Or 2a. Substitute 6 for a, and 5 for b, and negative 4 for c. So, that's, yan na. So, ayun, no? Ito yung b niya, ito yung b, yung a, c, a. So, yun po nangyari. So, simplify. So, you got this. So, ito yung computation. So, we have negative 4 times 6 is equal to negative 24. So, times negative 4. So, we have negative 96. Huwag nyo pansin, ito lang ha. Huwag nyo muna pansin itong So, it becomes negative 96. Kung i-ano mo naman ito, i-cancel out mo na ito yung magiging positive 96. And 2 times 6 is 12. O, siyempre, basta automatic, 95 na yan. So, ano lang natin. So, by using this, that we're going to simplify. So, if we add, So, if we add 96 and 25, so you got 121. So, that you're going to find the square root of it. So, the square root of 121 is equal to positive negative 11. Ito, pansinin nyo to. So, we divided by 12. So, we have two solutions. So, we have negative 5 plus 11. And we have negative 5 minus 11. So, tama ba yung binanggit ko? So, negative 5 plus 11 and negative 5 minus 11, all divided by 12. So, write as two equations. Ay, hindi ako nagbabasa. So, solve this equation. So, ito na ang naging sagot. So, you have two roots of this. If you have some questions, just add the public comment below. So, how about this one? So, write in standard form first. So, identify A, B, and C. So, we have 1x squared. So, 1 kasi kapag wala kayo nakikitang anumang numerical coefficient sa isang sa monomial or whatever kinds of polynomials they are. So, automatic it has 1. No? Hindi po 0. Ha? Kapag 0, isabihin wala ito. So, now, we are going to use the quadratic formula. So, by identifying its formula, so that we're going to find first the B, the A, and C. So, di ba, inano nga natin. So, kapag tinranspose natin ito, itong dalawang ano na ito, magiging negative na yan. Kaya makikita nyo bakit po negative ang nakikita nyo. So, ito siya. So, next, substitute 1 for A, and negative 1 for B, and negative 20 for C. So, ito na siya. So, observe properly. And then, simplify. So, ito yun na yung simplification niya. So, from, siyempre nga, di ba, negative times negative is equal to positive. So, we got positive 1. Positive negative square root of 1 plus 80 and 2. So, meron akong technique. In case na meron kayo ma-encounter na hahanapan ng ganyan sa quadratic formula when you encounter the perfect square trinomial, so automatic, ang discriminant niya ay 0. Kahit saan nyo try, halimbawa, x squared plus 8x plus 16 or x squared plus 6x plus 9, mga ganon. Yun lang, kapag nakaka-encounter ka ng ganon, ang sagot doon lagi is 0 when you encounter the perfect square trinomial. So, next, ito na siya, oh. So, we have the square root of 81 is positive negative 9. So, kasi kahit gawin nyo naman, 9 times 9 is equal to negative. Positive 9 times positive 9 is equal to positive 81. And negative 9 times negative 9 is equal to also to positive 81. So, ito yung kanyang write as two equation. So, yung ang ano rin. So, solve for this equation. So, ayan po. So, ayan na po. So, habi ko nga, yan lang yung may kinalaman sa lesson natin kasi yung iba wala na siyang connect. So, now, that's all. So, wait a minute. That's all.